7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Get it! Viking 18!
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Out to his right. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Mustang 19! Go!
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. So on fourth down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. A dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go.
In motion, Westbrook Akine. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Black 40. Red, yellow, stick, mega. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready, ready! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Check, hurt, hurt! Ready, ready?
The middle they go. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. From the interior, Harrison Phillips there for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
On the double.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That went out wide to H-Check. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Tail green. All right, go. Field black. Smash red.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Red, cycle. Come on, set. Black, 95. Blue, yellow. Blaster, 6. Black ultra. Green jack. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. It's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 7, go.
They'll stick with him again. Good running inside the 25. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A big play for the Jets. And even 30 yards.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's to the running back, Brees Hall. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back and the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one it in. Touchdown, New York.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll toss it here to Achane. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
39-yard line. Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught outfield by Waddle. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this.
On the ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Check right. Here we go.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tressway to punt on 4th down. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Come on. Let go.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down and mark them down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down. 2 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Franco 80. Cougar 19. Ready.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Go. 18 Cardinal.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. first time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal. Here's H.N. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. He'll look to throw. That is hot. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. H.N. is in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the jump. Unlock line. Unlock line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
The center of the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a second and 6.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Jets first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Ready, right?
They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 by 6.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
8 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Check smash, check smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Steady.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Austin McNamara now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. He works free, right side. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. A gain of 57 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner, that is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple of years, and then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
Yellow.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Hurt. Cougar 19. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop. Second down and 8.
Second and 8.
2. 60 Vikings. 90 Lions. Hey, check it.
A handoff as they try to run it here. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
15-yard line.
Let's go now. Opposite. 60 red. 60 10.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Oh, big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. A gain of 27 on the play.
Now, faking the give. Forced to his right. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook and Pine there. And that will lead to a second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Hill brought in motion.
Black 40. Check.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Will McDonald getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
14.
Ready.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Yellow. 43. Dog red. Set.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving outside the pocket, and that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now a hit, and he lost the football.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways. But he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Let's go. Ready.
On the ground, here is H.N. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Miami.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Cisco on the coverage.
Ready. Ready. 50. Green.
In motion, it's Waddle. Back to the air once more on second down. Now a screen set up for Ajak. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
In motion, it's Waddle. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
They'll run with H.M. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Second and goal at the Jets' 4-yard line.
Set.
Throwing now from the gun. That is caught side of the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. 70 Timberwolves.
Watch the back on this play.
Let's go.
This drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Viking 18. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Jonas Sager is there to make the stop.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Bronco 80. Panther strict. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Here's a third down and 4.
Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Okay, go steal. Ready, ready.
They'll run with Wright. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 32 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
10 flat. 43 rail. Hut, hut.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Come on, set. Black 40. Yellow, line. Set.
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it's never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Okay, right.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Hut, hut.
Forced out wide. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he's in! Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. Oh, he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Alert! Tag! Go, Rick!
They will run it over center with Hall. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're down and 3. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he's not going to get to the sticks. He'll wind up losing yardage as they mark him short of the first down, and it sets up 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion.
52 blue. Hut.
On the ground to start the drive, it's H.A. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Cut, cut. 45, wide. Ready, ready.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready, ready. Smack, ready. Here, ready.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Set to go now on first and 10.
A gain of 30. First down, Miami.
Rolling to the left. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That was good for 29.
Here we go. Set, go.
Again here to right. Finding space at the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
Man, Mike, I thought he was going to take that one all the way in for a touchdown, but give credit to the defense. Touchdown saving tackle, really good effort. But now they're going to have to buckle down and dig in because they're facing first and goal at the 1.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
60 red. 60 red.
He's got his big tight end, Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, like it's their size, their catch radius, it's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Panther Street. Ready?
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, they need 7.
Second and 7.
On the ground, it's the tight end.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Let go.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Rolling right. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Chop, 72. 10.
A carry here for Wright. Oh, a gain there of 11. Good for our Dolphins first down.
Check, kick.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Jason Sanders, 48.
We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 card. 70.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the run to the right. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Ready, set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all the push. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love.
Ready.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They get the victory away from home in the division. This was so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For
bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe